How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. The U.S. government just said that they would not help bail out FRC Bank. I want to talk about some of the other news in the crypto market, and I'm going to apologize right off the bat because I have people working on the brick right outside this wall here, and my dog's going crazy, but I'm not here for too much longer. I have to head out on the road, and I want to cover some of the top news here today. So if you like that, working through a lot of noise, you can hit that like button underneath the video, give me a thumbs up. There's also a link down there to the Patreon in case you want to know what I'm buying and selling. And if you want to see future videos like this, you can hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification. Now, FRC Bank, First Republic is down big here today. You can see that it's down 25% after being down 50% yesterday. And this is actually, I think, causing Bitcoin to go up a little bit. I covered that along with some other reasons. Bitcoin and crypto are up earlier today. You can see Bitcoin's up, the whole market's up, but Bitcoin dominance is also going up around 48.2%, moving pretty quickly up from that 47% that we were at just yesterday, 47.5. So big move in a day. Now we're getting reports that the U.S. government is currently unwilling to intervene on First Republic Bank per CNBC. And we've been talking about this in a lot of the last couple of videos, basically talking about how this bank was collapsing. It was, like I said, it was down 50% yesterday, down 25% today. Over the last year, it's down 96%. Jim Cramer put the nail in the coffin just a while ago when he said that it was a good bank last month, and then it fell from $120 down 95% in about a month. So that definitely has affected it. But also they've just been losing a lot of deposits. They had $200 billion in deposits less than a year ago. They had 150, I believe it was around 150 billion or 160 billion just last quarter. Now they're down to about 75 billion. And now the government is not going to come in and help them out. They said basically no one is expected to buy First Republic Bank without substantial federal guarantees either from Politico. So U.S. government's not helping. No one else is stepping in. There's definitely a bank run, especially now that the stock is down so much. I'm sure that we're seeing even more people go to withdraw their money, and you can see the dividend yield is at 17.7% as of now. So definitely something to avoid whenever you see that kind of double-digit dividend yield out of nowhere. That's typically a sign that investors are very scared about buying the company because otherwise they would be flying in. So I know I've been saying over the last 2 days, it sounds like the bank is about to collapse, and that seems like it's getting worse with every passing hour. Again, sorry for the noise, but we're going to push through it. Now I'm about to head out. I was literally just uploading this and I saw an update. First Republic may face a limit on federal borrowings. This just came out. So basically they're being cut off. They're being disowned from the U.S. government, from the Fed. We are not giving you anything more because you are, like I said, a lost cause. Huge news. Let's see how the stock is reacting. It was down about 25%, now down 28%, 28.6%. So not looking good. Some other big news: Amazon Web Services and blockchain startup Kronos Labs announced a partnership to launch an online marketplace for NFTs. It caused Crow to surge in price. You can see up 9% here today. Big spike on that news. So good for Crow holders. I'm not personally buying this right now because of this news. I think they're going to work with a variety of companies, Amazon is, and we don't know when this is coming either. So I'm buying cryptos that I think have a very fixed supply. I honestly haven't looked into Crow in a while, but I think this is still positive for them, obviously, that they're going to be used in another way. Let me know if you want me to do a deeper dive on it. According to Walter Bloomberg, the House will pass the debt ceiling bill this week. This would be pretty positive. This would definitely cause some of the people that are worried about this to just kind of forget about it for a couple months, maybe a couple of years. Who knows how long that will last before we need the next debt bill passed. But that is a fear for some people that the U.S. is going to default on their debt or they can't come to some kind of resolution on this. So hopefully this gets passed and we kind of kick the can down the road. But hopefully this actually makes the markets feel a little bit stronger about the future and a little bit less uncertain. Then one of the last things I want to cover, Deloitte on a crypto hiring spree reveals LinkedIn job postings. So according to their latest updates on LinkedIn, Big Four accounting firm Deloitte, which primarily deals in audit, consulting, financial advisory, risk advisory, tax, and legal services, is actively seeking individuals with expertise in crypto to join their team. Specifically, the role of blockchain and digital assets manager. They also have an internal controls specific to blockchain and digital assets, audit readiness for blockchain and digital asset transactions, IPO readiness, and SEC reporting services, SPAC, transactions, and accounting advisory services for digital asset transactions. So another big accounting firm that is trying to hire for crypto. I think that's probably positive, just so that way they can continue to support the crypto industry. Obviously, we need people that can help in the legal sense and in a tax sense as well, to help some of these companies. So hopefully they can continue to provide guidance moving forward on what best practices are. Now, today's a pretty big day in the market, so keep your head on straight. Bitcoin's up a lot. I still think they could push up higher than it is now. We had that really nice bounce off the 50-day moving average. We didn't even test prior support, so higher lows, and then maybe we get a higher high as well. Keep in mind, though, that I'm not investing a ton of money into this market right now after we've moved up 50% in the last month. I bought a lot under 20, so I'm just going to kind of sit and watch this play out. I have some cash on the sidelines in case we fall a little bit deeper, because we could fall back down to this 26.5 mark. We could also fall down to the 200-week moving average, which is around 25.8. So those are two key support areas to watch if we fall back down again, but we might just bounce off this 50-day again, which is up around 27.4. Pretty positive there. Now, let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video. It's been a pretty big day for the stock market as well. If we go to Market Watch here, we actually have Microsoft up 7.2% here today, still pulling up the market. You can see how well the Nasdaq's doing compared to the Dow and to the S&P 500, largely due to the Nasdaq, mostly due to Microsoft pulling up the Nasdaq. But we also have a lot of other companies like Amazon up significantly, 2.7%. Meta's up 1% before they announce earnings today. So we'll have to see how this continues, but we do have some big earnings over the next day, which could continue to push up Bitcoin's price, especially if Facebook has good earnings. We get a couple other maybe double beats with some strong guidance coming in today, and then Amazon reports tomorrow. Maybe they announce something about crypto. Who knows? If they are planning on getting into the NFT industry, I wouldn't be surprised to see if they start holding some kind of digital assets. Just my thought process behind it. Maybe they somehow don't have to hold them and they just automatically convert them basically, but we'll have to see how that all works out and see if they even talk about their plans, or if this is just like one of their other bets that's just kind of a long shot, something that they don't really talk about, but just something that they're working on in the background. Let me know your thoughts about all this underneath the video. Let me know if you're buying anything in the stock market here today or in the crypto market. Like I said, I am holding off on crypto a little bit just because we've ran so much, but I have a large portion of my net worth in it, and then I have been buying stocks consistently every single week, multiple times a week. Let me know what you're buying down in the comment section. Leave me a fire emoji if you've made it this far in the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.